Hey, Scorpio, you know what I hate is because I already titled this video for Scorpio. Now I don't even remember why, because I could have just did a general reading, but it was a reason in particular why I chose Scorpio. Also, I said in the next video when I remembered that I was gonna show you guys my wooden comb, but I didn't brush my hair because I was gonna show it on the. I really gotta get these blonde pieces because they dry and a little, well, I'm not gonna say brittle. It's just when I don't want to take my time detangling. Okay, but you see how it look great. So let's use the comb. And this is without detangling, which I usually do with my brush, but I didn't do that. But I don't know if y'all, okay, you'll be able to tell better on this side maybe. It's a wooden comb, so I could go all the way to the scalp. And I've even combed, because I have some jewelry that well, I don't know how long I'm gonna keep it, just as long as it don't break my hair off. It's not heavy though. These are like heart charms that I really love when I was wearing them on my necklaces, and I didn't want to. I've just had them for years, just holding on to them, but never putting them on the necklace. And I just decided to put it in my hair, which are the ones that are they in here now. But when you see those little, you can see one peeking out. But anyway, the point is I can comb through it with this. So I don't know if y'all can see an instant difference, but how it like fluffs up, the volume fluff up. And if you could really see the definition, you would be able to see like it's not even frizzy. Something about this gets rid of the frizzies. I have one little single hair. Well, not really, because it is time for me to wash and detangle and all that. So I got a little bit of shedding there, but that's is to be expected. This is just great. I don't know. To me, this thing, I don't know if y'all can really see just because I don't have good lighting right now. This daylight, you might not be able to see. Okay, Scorpio, sorry about this. It's supposed to be your reading. Do you care about this right now? Okay, hopefully. Anyway, yeah, wooden comb. Okay, there it is. I wanted to show it to somebody else. Okay, so let's do your reading, okay? So this is Scorpio energy. I don't even know. We're not doing specific. It's whatever comes out for you, okay? Whatever comes out for you. All right. I was so prepared. That's weird. Oh, you know what? Because I was arguing with my son. Whole paradigm shift. Now I remember. I was arguing. Basically, me and my son are good. We're all good. But we had a little argument because he is not ready to brush his teeth, and he just gives me like a run for my money. I don't know why. He'll be like, I'm like, okay, well that's fine, but no electronics until you brush your teeth. Okay. Like it's no like okay, I don't care. I can live without that. What do I care? Okay. No electricity till you brush your teeth. Okay. I'm good. No problem. Got plenty of things that I can do that don't require those things. Thank you. Like I don't know, but he just, I got this. I'm good. I'll do it however I want to. I love it. Cause period. Cause period. But I'm just like, wow, this independent thing is getting like out of hand. That's what I was thinking. Okay, so Scorpio, that's what brought me to you. Okay, that's your reading. Is that people are starting to feel like you are given this level of like, what are you putting in the Kool-Aid? Confirmation. Thank you, Spirit, because I don't know what happened, but I could not figure out why in the heck is this Scorpio's reading instead of a general, because I'm kind of blank. When my mind is like a blank slate, usually I just do a general, but Scorpio, Whatever you got in the Kool-Aid. You got people feeling independent, free. They're independent thinkers. They're thinking independently. They're doing pretty much what they want to. They're feeling confident or capable. I don't know, but somebody is like, this is dangerous, okay? Liberation is in the energy. All right. You could have a very liberal mindset. Okay. I'm also, yeah, strength, bravery. I was just literally, well, mostly the bravery. We were identifying his new Thomas book with the stars, and he has stars on his wall. But right above right up under the stars is, just like, one of them Amazon thingies, but it says, "You are brave," in big bold letters. And so I was talking to him about why he's brave, and what brave means and how he's so strong. And that's another one where the stars were on the other side over his name. It says, "You are strong." And that's coming through in your energy. Is people are saying, like, you got people feeling this way. You're empowering them. You're making them feel like they should feel brave, that they are strong already. Like, you see them that way. So I don't know, but it's a lot of confidence building. There's a lot of confidence building. Okay, let's see what's coming out for Scorpio. Can't help it with the corny shit for Scorpio. What is it? Which I feel like I have a thing with you guys. Scorpio, my Scorpios. Oh, Scorpio. Okay, yeah, somebody is not just. Are you setting people free? It feels like you're setting people free. Okay, yeah, setting people free from people like, everybody look at Otan Mendiola or whatever your name is in my comments. Being set free from people like this, judgmental, hypocritical, because you, whoever the fuck you are, you little demon who worship what you do not know, what you have not truly seen, what you don't understand completely, you liar, you hypocrite. How dare you be in my reading telling me what I'm doing that is condemned in the Bible? You know not what the Bible says. You know not what the Bible is. Oh, wicked one, you blind one. You must be blinded. What are you doing on YouTube? Visiting. And really, no matter what you do, this is part of you investing in my channel. You're giving me your energy and your focus right now. This, which is the devil's work, is what you're trying to say? That it goes against the Bible and is no value, but you obviously must see it as valuable. I think you're valuable right now. Because how could we see the light without dark-ass, hypocritical, bullshitty-ass Jesus freaks who don't even know who the fuck Jesus really is? Could be sitting right in your household. And you're too busy haggling somebody else who actually is doing the work of the light. Get your wicked, hypocritical, lying, dumbfounded, blind ass the fuck up out of my shit. And don't come back, you hear me? May the good Lord hit you where the good Lord split you. Right up your ass. That's how I feel about you. Okay? Don't come in here with no shit like that. So I don't know who this is in your life, but I guess this is what it is. You got is this a religious freak? They don't even know what they're really learning. They don't even know what they're doing, honestly. They wouldn't know Jesus if Jesus was right there with them and slapped them in the fucking face. They wouldn't know God. They wouldn't know a person who was actually embodying the actual characteristics of the very entity that they get down on their knees and pray to. They would not recognize a divine feminine or a divine masculine like you, is what I'm getting, if it slapped them in the fucking face because of their hatred, because of their jealousy, because of their hidden and sneaky tendencies. They're a slithering snake, a slave master. You're freeing souls from their wicked and hypocritical and overly judgmental, controlling, domineering ways of thinking and behaving and forcing people to yield and bow down to whatever the fuck it is they want them to do. Yeah, you're a savior, but you got people like this that I have to holler at in my chat. But I mean, God bless you for coming in here, because I would not, I'm telling you, I was so ungrounded, I could not remember why is this Scorpio's read. It was something that was like, well, obviously it's something that is in my energy that I feel strongly about. So thank you so much, you little demon. You work for the devil, but you know who the devil worked for? God, the God that I serve. Yeah, you're just a minion working for a devil. What? Another human who told you what to do? Did they tell you how to connect to God? You can't connect to God by yourself? Huh? Huh? Because if you could, you would recognize another one. All I see is you. All I see in you are your demonic ways that you want me to pay attention to. And so I will. I will pay attention to you for the purposes of learning how to outwit and defeat and condemn that energy within me or anybody around me. It won't live. That lie that you are, the lie that you're speaking right now, will die. It will always fall on deaf ears. Now may you drink from the cup of fear that you just tried to bring up in here. You don't know me. So I'm getting that this is what you had to do with somebody. Somebody just fucking afraid, stuck in fear, just full of fear. Okay? But these are fears that you've conquered with liberation, with education, with experience, with wisdom, with knowledge, with clarity. Resilience, okay? Determination, loyalty. I'm getting that you have faith. This person here could be a religious leader, but they're really not a religious anything or a spiritual anything. They're just a bully. They're a bully. It's a spiritual narcissist. They're a bully. They bully through emotions, and they bully through their very strong and strict and condemning ways and you know, assertiveness, but that they might hide beneath some kind of cool exterior. But they're really a bully. They're a bully. Some of you could be dealing with a woman is a bully in a dress. Savage. Stuck in struggle mode. They're struggling. They have a struggle mentality. Everything is a struggle. Anybody come against me, anybody don't want to do what the fuck I want them to, I'm going to condemn them. I'm going to shit on them. I'm going to say that what they're doing will never work, that it's not good, so that I can feel good about myself because I adhere to these ways that I don't even know why the fuck I do this shit. For real. These people are blind. Oh my God, you got people around you who are pretending to be something that they really are not. It's something, I'm telling you, they could be devout. They could be devout, or they think they are. Because they do everything according to whatever these rules are, but they literally are not that person in reality. Listen to me. This is one of the reasons, because I was like, literally my family is like royalty in the Jehovah's Witness organization. I really wanted to stay. I kept trying to go back because I liked that easy life. I liked all of the connections that I would have. It was like a whole family, but bigger than that. Everything at my disposal, everything I need. It's a safe haven. All of these wonderful benefits that I could have gotten if I would have went back into this organization. But the biggest problem for me is that the God that I serve don't give a fuck about all that work that I'm doing, all of those rituals, all of the how many times I sit in their seats, how much money I pour into it. It doesn't mean shit, not for my God, if my heart isn't in it. If I really don't believe in what I'm doing, if I really don't appreciate, if I'm really not happy, if I'm really not content, if this is really not what I want to do. So the only time I would go back to the Kingdom Hall is when it could be my truth. I already had to pretend when I was a kid because it's what my parents wanted me to do. And there was no other option. I had to run away from home. I had to leave my home, lose my home in order to live my life freely. But anything was better to me than pretending to want to be or do something that for real, I didn't want to do. It was like of no value. My God preferred my honest prayers at night in the quietness of my room and my home where nobody else could see in my mind. My God prefers those intimate, true, heartfelt conversations more than any display I could make on a podium and a platform amongst thousands of people with really great words, reciting what I've already heard and people have already pinned down in the Bible or out of their books. I could repeat it 1,000 times, but if the words never truly resonate on my spirit as my truth, if it doesn't really become my truth, of what true value is it? It's nothingness. It's just the same bullshit that we listen to all the time for kicks and giggles, for show. A lot of these religious people are just putting on shows for airs. It's another Hollywood scene, if you ask me. Y'all ain't been where I've been. You ain't seen what the fuck I seen. Don't run up on me with shit to tell me about the fucking Bible and judging me about what the fuck I'm doing. But I am getting somebody here, and it doesn't have to be the Bible, but you definitely have somebody running up on you with some sense of their values and how they see things and how you should do things. And they could be religious, they don't have to be, but it does have that strict kind of energy, okay, where it's only one way that things can be done, and whatever you're doing, this can't work, this can't be, it's not safe, okay? Don't believe me, just watch. Ooh, fucking with a creator. Somebody's out of their mind. Out of their mind. Out of the mental matrix of their mind that has confined them to a timeline of fear. You'll do whatever the fuck they tell you to do because you're too afraid not to. Even if it's really not working for you, it's really not uplifting you, it's just giving you a Band-Aid. Even if the real cure is somewhere outside of what they already told you. Somebody is not confined to a single timeline. They're going to hear the fear because they're going to learn from it. But they're also going to take this straight to the big God themselves. They're going to have that personal conversation with God, with their higher self. And see from that owl, okay, I'm just seeing that owl, that eye in the sky. Let's get a higher perspective. Let's get a higher viewpoint on this. I heard what the devil had to say. I heard the devil and all his minions, full of fear. I mean, that's the only way that some people would actually adhere to some of the things that you naturally do. There's a lot of things in the Bible that are your truth. That because it's what you naturally feel called to do, because for you it is right, it is justified, it should go like that. You don't need a Bible to tell you that. You don't need a religious organization to be breathing down your fucking throat for you to do what is right. But there's a lot of other people, a lot of other snakes who would not live their lives right if they didn't have that. They need that militant, that kind of military style lifestyle to keep their shit in order. I'm getting that's just who you are. You're self-disciplined. Yeah, manipulation and spell work. It's what a lot of them are operating under the influence of, and that is what they're using to try to confine other people to do the same as them. And you are liberating people from their antics, from their tactics. This is demonic influence. The temperance is in reverse. The temperance in the upright is an angel in your life. This is a demon. This is someone who is working against you. But like I just used this little demon, what's your name again? Aton or whatever the fuck. This little demon that came in here. Thank you for turning on the light so that I could set something right in my energy. I don't even know what it is, but I'll never have to deal with it thanks to you. because energetically I've already conquered it. So whoever this person is, they're sending their minions. That's really what I'm getting, is you're not just dealing with the master here, but you're dealing with their minions too. So maybe you got a crew or a clique that are against you, or they're battling your ways, or they're coming together for this. What do we have here? Sagittarius with the Temperance in reverse. King of Wands could be a Leo, Aries, or a Sagittarius placement. Masculine, feminine energy. We have the Eight of Swords, Gemini. Well, looks like you're smack dab in the center or something, but what do you care? The Eight of Swords? You can't hear them or nothing. They can't see you or nothing. That's why they running in, just like this person ran in on me. Who the fuck you think you fucking with? You ain't been in my channel before. I don't always pay attention to the chat, but believe me, if I left the chat on and I already knew the energy was a little wonky, that means I'm ready to run up on me and get hit. Watch out, little bitch. Okay, you don't understand. You don't know me at all. I might ignore you and I might stomp on your fucking head. I don't know. I never know. Only my God knows what I'm going to do. So just be careful when you run up in here. You got to be more careful. Ooh, you got to be more careful, okay? You have a nice day now. But yeah, that's what I'm getting. Somebody, I don't know what they think, but no, you're not stuck in your head. You're not confused. You're not scared. None of these things. Because you do have someone who is offering liberation and freedom. You have someone, this is the High Priestess in reverse. So someone was hoping to confuse you by what it was that they were giving you. You have the eye that sees right through it. Intuitively, you're always going to be able to see things objectively and find the seed of truth that's there for you. You're the one that picks the diamonds out of the rough. Why? Because you already did the rough stuff. Spirit has refined you into a diamond. A diamond can see a diamond easily. But you're the one that can find the one that almost nobody else around you can see. Oh, you can see them. Just like you can see the demons and the devils too. You can see the angels. You can see the ones that God has positioned in your life for you because of their works, because of their fruits. But you can see these demons too. They know not what they do, a lot of them. Because they're not running or operating off of freedom and liberation. They're not even operating off of self-education. This is a curriculum that has been chosen for them, information that has been chosen specifically for them, specifically for a certain type of individual that will move just like they're moving in your life, which could possibly keep you from doing the things that you were meant to or that you should do, for their own selfish benefit. That's how most of these corporations and things work. It's all about benefit, if not profit. Okay. So I don't know, but it seems like they're moving. They think they're moving selfishly. They may all have individual reasons of why they're doing what they're doing or saying what they're saying. But it's kind of the same entity that's really controlling all of them. Yeah, and you're the boss, and you know this. Divine masculine. That's why I say, yeah, okay. You be chit-chatting with God. You understand? You got a VIP. You have special entrance. You're going to take it straight to the man. You're going to take it straight to God. Straight to your higher self. No middleman needed. No thank you on the third party. No thank you. No thank you. I see how whatever you think God is I see what it's done for you in your life. I see your vibe. I can feel you. I can feel your energy. I can feel your lack of peace. I can feel your lack of stability and ease. I can feel your rage and your caged mentality. I can feel that you are feeling very restricted and restrained. That does not resonate with me as the God that I know. I mean, come on now, because divine masculine, this is a God of order, stability, security, peace, and security. So I do understand certain things being controlled, but with God, it's God's way. And if you can tap into the God and Goddess energy within you, if you can allow your soul to be guided by the God that is consistently flowing energy to move you, that's why we have the Chariot here, you can begin to take action and move just like in the image of the God that serves and takes care of and protects you from these people who know not what they do. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. But you have guidance. I'm actually getting you are the blueprint, because whatever it is that you are living and going through, there are others that are living and going through it with you or right behind you. So you are shedding a light. You are giving an example of how to work through something based on the leading edge information. It's a lot of information in those books that were written 10,000 years ago. I'm not saying that that information is not still relevant. Energy never dies. What I'm saying is there's more information right now. Oh my goodness. Okay. Again, right now. There's new information right now. So, oh my God. Hold on. Coming in hot. There is brand new information on how to deal with whatever this is that you, what? Excuse me. And every second, the energy is updating with new age information. Up to date. Somebody is very late. They're so stuck, they're so chained, they're so restricted to an old timeline from the fucking, what is this, the ice ages? That they don't even see the ways in which the God that you serve, and you and me, because this is divine energy, that the God that we serve is given to us right here and now. They so bogged down and weighed down and stuck in their ways that they can't fully understand somebody who's living right now today. Okay, so yeah, you are doing something differently. You're doing something that hasn't been seen before, maybe for them. It never worked for them, okay? But I'm just getting you guys are not the same. You know, nobody's to blame with that. It's just differences is all. Okay, it didn't work for you. It doesn't mean that it won't work for them. All right, that's what I'm getting. It didn't work for them, but it doesn't mean it won't work for you. Whoever is in divine energy. No. Give me a kiss. All right, let me finish this last little spread. This message has been approved by a 5-year-old, and they are always closer to God than you, the children are. Okay, out of the mouth of babes, through the energy of your inner child, screaming out, asking for a change. That new information is smack dab right here with us today. Understand that, okay? Understand that. Young man, young woman, these people then lost sight of everything. They don't know who they was. It's like they wiped their brains clean. You know how you used to feel that way with your parent? Like, were you ever a teenager? Were you ever a kid? Do you remember what it felt like? Do you remember? You don't remember anything? No, nothing. And it doesn't matter. They can't resonate with you because they're inner childs. They don't hold. Devil still got their soul. Devil still got their soul. So you are liberating people from that energy or entity which would control your inner child and your inner child's needs, which can be fed right now. We are healing our inner child as we speak. Literally, it's happening right now. We have lust in reverse. Yeah, someone has already been able to literally turn up in their life or create this beautiful energy that has nothing to do with possibly what they're even asking for right now or what they desire truthfully. This is lust in reverse. I feel like that somebody is so balanced. Somebody is so balanced. This is not somebody who is throwing all of the rules off the table. With the Emperor, that's what I just said. Orderly, by arrangement, decent and by arrangement. Things are itemized. This is a businessman or woman. They take care of business. They're crossing I's and they're crossing T's and dotting I's. They're reading between the lines, which is why they're running up against you. If they didn't consider what was in between the lines, they would never even bump up against. They would not attract somebody who was in that energy of fear. It's because this person goes clear up and down the vibrational scale. They're aware of all of your fears. Are you aware of all of the turned up energy of positivity that's up there? Pineapple Express, somebody is, yeah, you got to get high. You got to get much higher vibrationally. And that means you have to set yourself free from that victim and that scared mentality. You will have to reach higher. Like for security and peace, for clarity and understanding, for wisdom, which is awareness of the knowledge that you've already applied in your life, the experiences that you've lived, confidence and knowingness. I feel like somebody is sitting in this energy of knowingness, and it's a place of clarity that does not have anything to do with whatever this lust in reverse. Why is this lust in reverse? Somebody, oh, they think you're all about money. You're all about sex. You're all about money. You're all about drugs. Somebody, yeah, see, with this kinky ways energy, they're keeping themselves stuck in that energy because this is what they think about you. This is what they think that you're on. This is what they think that you do. And that's the only thing that they can see. Because your vibes give off, I said that, Hollywood. So they're judging you based on the Hollywood energy that you carry. They're saying, oh, it must be what I see in the videos. That's all you're about. Okay, well then I'm going to have to look at you and take you at face value. You're just a demon serving another devil. That's all you're about. It feels like two corporations pointing their finger at each other, but they literally are selling the same thing. A dream. Whether it came out of the Bible or you saw it on your TV. They're selling you a dream. They're selling you a dream for your soul. One that you could get for free. And that's what this person is liberating people to see and do and be. You can be the dream. You can live the dream. You can have the dream. Whatever it is that they're selling you, literally God already gave you. You don't have to sell your soul to get what is already free for you. God gave it to you. It's yours. But okay, if the only way you think you can have it, if that's the only way you can believe it, I understand. I would buy into it too. But there is another way, and there's somebody here showing you. They're living it. I think it's you, Scorpio. I think you are literally showing people how to choose and live another way, how to make the choices that are right for them. And maybe you're getting a little bit from here and you're getting a little bit from over there. What you might see is that all of who you are is in all of these Bibles, in all of these books, in all of these movies, in all of these, music, in all of this music, in all of these TV shows. You may find yourself a little bit of everywhere. Because you must be godly. And God created people in his image that would be all things to all people. So there is a little bit of you that can be found in all of it because you carry these energies, these entities. Somebody just didn't know that about you. You may have not even known that about yourself. I don't even think that I have said this in such a way as I'm being guided to say it today. So again, new information. I could be reading somebody's energy. You're literally just coming into this energy as I'm speaking. It's new. Papa got a new pair of shoes. Mama got a new pair of shoes. They're doing something new. Is that okay with you guys? I feel like that's what people want you to do. Like, ask them in your life, like, it's okay. Doing the research, learning more, gaining insight. I'm getting this is what you've already done, which is why you're so comfortable and at peace with your decision, because you could do anything. You could do it the way that it has always been done. That's the easiest route to take. That's the easiest. It's already tried and true. It's already been done. You could do it that way. You really can. There's no reason not to, unless there is, because you have a different preference. because something about your situation is different, because you remember when you wished or you knew that it would have been better for you if it was different, and now you have the power to incorporate that. So get back, devil demons. Y'all don't know my Scorpios like that. You really don't. You're reading up on the wrong person, on the wrong entity. You need to do more research. You need to learn more. I feel like somebody like like they don't give a fuck. They like laughing at these people and sticking their tongue out their mouth. It's childish. It's just petty games. Somebody wants you to do something their way. All right, and then for some of you, you got a new boo. It doesn't look like you guys are even having sex yet or anything like that, but they feel like you are exploring somebody that you are stuck on, or this person is already whipped on you, so they already know they can't. They're afraid of what the hell you're gonna do. They like, oh my god, they're gonna make a movie. They're gonna be on TV. They're gonna go viral. Cutest couple ever. Like that type of energy and shit. Kinky ways and new boo. Somebody is so scared of you and your, I don't know if you are in the industry. I mean, I would assume readings. I'm not gonna say I can't pick up on that energy, but it's levels to it. But it's just like my channel is just getting started. I don't even have 1,000 subscribers yet, so who would be watching me that is in the industry? But that's what I'm getting. Maybe you will be. Okay, but like that's the energy that I'm getting. Somebody is just so afraid because I keep getting the emperor and seeing them a different way. Like they're a pop star. They're a pop star. They could even come from religion, but it's Jesus Christ Superstar. Like, yeah, I don't know. It's giving Jay-Z vibes. This is an emperor, a businessman, or woman. They're building empires. They're doing it their own way. They're off the grid. They're doing things differently. But they really do have a good level of foundation. With the emperor is different than the hierophant, but the hierophant is like their perfect match because the hierophant is they are the standards that this emperor's throne is made on. Like it comes from the same foundation. There's a foundational structure that is there that this masculine really does believe in and adhere to. So they don't really get rid of anything. They even see value in the demon and the devils. You're really truly God's angels. You can, you work for God if you want to, but right now you're choosing to work against. It's okay. It's just, a difference of opinion. You go your way, I go mine. But that's how non-judgmental, that's probably where this person really leaves religion, is the judgmental, hypocritical, criticizing nature of it. That's probably where they leave it. But you'll be surprised at how much of probably what you believe in or what these people believe in are actually just a part of who you are in daily life. Things that they don't even adhere by. That's what I was saying. But anyway, yeah, that's what I'm getting is whoever this person is, man, you just like, you're a catch, Scorpio. People are seeing you as a catch. Yeah, the blues. You got somebody scared about you. Because you're kind of like the perfect harmony of these two different sides of their life that they wanted to see and have. Like, they wanted that Hollywood experience. They wanted the fancy cars, the music, the women, the guys. Like, they wanted that kind of life, and they wanted that vibe, and they want that energy. But they don't want to lose their morals. They don't want to be strung out on drugs because they're stressed. They don't want, they don't want the mess. And they don't want to lose their moral standards. They're not going to lose their moral standards. The emperor don't play. I keep trying to say things as if there's an opportunity for it to be either or, but it's not. That's why it's so funny that this is the person that's offering, like, who you are. Your energy does not make people think, oh, just liberal freedom, just people running wild. But you may have a lot of people who are very strict about how they do things, that this is how they see you. Because you allow people to see the wiggle room in their rules. and to find the cracks that were made for people like you who create deliberately your own life outside of the mental matrix or construct. This represents the Eight of Swords is the matrix. That's why so many of us suffer from mental health issues that keep us confined to doing things a certain way, thinking a certain way, not feeling free to trust our own mind and our own clarity. We always think that another human being, they could be the same age as us, that they know better than we do because we are so used to not trusting ourselves. That's the way that the world is created. We have to be codependent to be more pliable so that we can adhere to the rules. That's how they control and dominate. It's called organization, but they're using that same organization in everything, in our school system and the justice system. Okay, the people behind bars, look at the prisons and then look at school and how it's set up. Look at the military and how it's set up. This is all set up the same. They're institutionalizing individuals so that we can come out moving a certain way. And there was a time period where that was the only way. But there is obviously a new page, a new leaf. We're coming into a new era, and whoever this person is, they're living it. They're being it. They're doing it. And it looks like it's working out really well. So, I feel like you're doing this and it's stressing people out. You're stressing somebody out. You're choosing to break a rule, or you're doing something that hasn't been done, or you already got your eyes on somebody new and they never thought you would, or they just really don't want you to, but you do. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here, but it looks like somebody could want to take something from you, or this may be someone who just feels like they're losing everything when it comes to you. Losing you is losing everything. That's how they feel with the blues and with repossession or the repo. But they also are seeing the ways in which they are just not a cooperative component to this new lifestyle or this new way of being or this freedom, this independence, this bravery, this confidence that you have. That's another life. That's another level of life that, or lifestyle that this person is not ready for. So I don't know what you got going on. We do have legal issues here. So, part of that could have to do with just the legalities of things, or justice. You could feel as if your actions are very justified, that you've been more than balanced, that you've been more than fair, that you've been more than patient, that you've really weighed, you've weighed both sides of things, or you've heard everybody out. But at the end of the day, you're coming to this place where it's the same as it's always been and it's always gonna be. The final decision ends with you. You are the leader. You are the creator. You are the master of your domain, your reality, your life. So, I don't know, Scorpio, but whatever you're doing, whatever you choose to do, it just feels as if it's very influential. Okay, you are, it feels like a very positive influence, but it definitely is pushing the boundaries. Okay, so that's what I have for you. That's your reading, 1212 on the clock. That could be a number that resonates with you, an angel number. You can check it out. I'm in love with your souls, and I'll see you in the next video.